Okay, so today I'm gonna give my presentation about my portfolio. So I will start with the introduction. So my name is Narjis Faraj. I am a student in Erasmus Hogeschool, and I'm following the program Legal Administrative Administrative Support Program. I am 23 years old and I am a mom. So I did my first year of law at the College of VB. So I'm gonna talk about my presentation, and I will start with my favorite subject. My favorite subject at school is soft skills because we learn to have a better communication skill and to understand people better. So that's why it's my favorite subject. I hope that in the future I can have a job that combines as well my passion as my interest and my communication skills. So I choose the format of Word because I can combine as well as text and images and videos. So visual context that are meshed together. Okay, so let's begin. So for my own legal contact, I found two articles. The first articles we talk about Shaun Didi. He's a celebrity known since the year 2000. So at least everyone knows him. He's very known in Hollywood. So the articles talks about him being a terrible boyfriend and how the lawyers are defending him by saying he's only a terrible boyfriend and not a criminal. So that's a little bit what the article talks about. I choose that article because it's now very known on social media. Everyone is following his case in court. So we have a lot of updates on TikTok. I follow them. It's interesting because I also study in the field of law and all those legal courts, and I find it very interesting. So I'm still up to date uh, on TikTok about that case. So my second article talks about the the sorry democratic governors of United States. They say that actually they want to stop giving healthcare to undocumented people, so people who do not have legal documents, who are there illegally, and that shows actually that United States only cares about money and capitalism, and that's something that I already saw. And actually, the article was interesting because you see what state actually wants to be very con- con- um, yes, actually what states does not support this, and what state does actually support this. This is actually this articles combines as well law as money, and what is right and what is wrong, so people can know actually. So it has to do with everything what happens in the states. Very very interesting. So now let's talk about the memes that I choose that I found on the internet. So I found those three memes. I found them very funny because you can relate to them as a paralegal worker and also lawyer. Everyone who works in the legal field can relate to them. I choose the last one because it's a funny one. Because I watched the show Law and Order and I found this one funny and relatable because everyone who watches TV that they think they are an expert in that field because they watch a show who only talks about that field, like Grey's Anatomy. It's the same thing that's happening. People think they are expert in the medical field, but actually they're just watching the series Grey's Anatomy. That's the same thing with Law and Order. So you will think that you're expert of a law, but actually not. So I found this one very funny. And my self-made meme, it's actually about the fact how uh, documents are very difficult to process by on our own, uh, especially in the beginning, at the beginning as an intern. So it was funny because they gave me at my internship. My mentor gave me a document that I needed to quickly look it over, but it took me 4 hours to only get 2 pages because I didn't understand a thing. It was very difficult to to absorb actually. So this one I made this one because it's funny and relatable, and I think every student can understand me via that meme, and it's very funny. And now about the video fragment. So I chose this one. Like I said, I watched the show Law and Order, and I found this one actually it's a compilation of of a lot of court moments that happen in the show Law and Order, where the where some people are case guilty, and how the lawyers showed that those people are actually guilty, and how it's all yeah, it's all unpacked. So yeah, it's very unexpected and very dramatic. That's something that I like about the show. It's very dramatic. It's not very boring. So a lot of things can happen, and a lot of things are discovered in the court. So that I found it very surprising and shocking. For the podcast, I choose a YouTuber that I actually follow. He's known on YouTube because of his podcast. He talks about a lot of subjects that are very interesting. That can be about health, about the society, about politics. He talks a lot about everything, about a lot big subjects that are very interesting for the people and the public. So I choose a video where he talks with a divorce lawyer, and he states actually everything that he learned throughout his career, and that was something very interesting to see and to hear actually also because I am also married, and it was very interesting to see what is the problem of divorces and what creates them and why are people divorcing and what causes also divorce. So it was very interesting to see that from another point of view, from a lawyer actually who works in that field since years and years. So it was very interesting. I would recommend people to watch this one, especially for people who are married, to see our defaults in the marriage. And there you go. You have the link. Uh, here I talk about my two legal terms that I chose. So the first one was legal term charge, and the second one was legal term brief. So to recapitulate again, the the first legal term that I chose was everyday use for the term charge. So I chose the term charge, and in everyday use, the term charge is used to ask someone to pay something. So, for example, they charge me 5 euros for a cup of coffee. They charge me, so I needed to pay 5 euros. And the legal term actually is having having done something criminal. So he was charged with theft. So to accuse someone of crime, that's in the legal field how we use that term. So charge can have two different meanings. The same thing for brief. Actually, brief is can be in everyday use, be something very short, something that goes very fast by. So, for example, she gave me a brief explanation. That means she gave me a short explanation of something, very quick, not something not long. And for as a legal term, actually, it's really not the same. As a legal term, brief means a document that's very long and detailed. So something that's actually very long, a document that's very long, not the same thing as everyday use. So again, two different meaning. So that were the two terms I choose. And now let's go for the European Court judgment that I choose. I choose actually a document rechtspraak. That's something I found on Jura. That's a database where you can have a lot of cases. And this one actually interested me a lot. It talks about a Surinamese and someone from the Netherlands. They actually both the one of them wanted to stay in Belgium but didn't have the legal documents. So they went again to go to the town hall where they asked for a legal way of living together with legal papers actually, and they had known each other since a long time before. So actually they know each other and they had relationships, but the officer of the town hall um, thought that that was a fake relationship, just only to be living in Belgium. So he thought actually everything was faked so that they could have the possibility of staying in Belgium. And again, they went to court all together, and the judge decided that actually their love was real and they really wanted to live together, and it was not only fake. It was not only because one of them wanted to stay in Belgium. So he actually accepted their request and registered them as a legal partner. So everything finished. Everything had actually a good end. It was very good for them actually. And yeah, that's a case that interested me in because I wanted to see what end it actually had and how it ended. So for the lexicon of the both articles, I choose those. And that's it. Thank you for everything.